Aboriginal, LostPhoenixWolf. Third video log for today, and I was talking about how good my breakfast was and good old friends. You know, my old teacher's looking more and more like her mom. Well, she's always looked like her mom, but I'm not going to say that she's getting old. I'm saying that, you know, she's having more and more facial features that looks more and more like her mom. And, you know, she's still, you know, that cool lady that I went to see every day at school, you know, give her an apple. I know I was like a little bit of a troublemaker, you know, it's because of my, you know, my life and the way it was. But anytime I got into trouble, my dad was always happy to see my teacher. You know, he liked my teacher, you know. He liked, you know, talking to her, you know, and, you know, actually, you know, seeing her and stuff. And every time I get in trouble, you know, he's a little bit mad, but not really mad. But, so not only just the principal, you know, of course the principal, you know, blah, 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 talking about this, but it was mostly, you know, what's happening in class, you know, parent-teacher thing, you know, he'll show up. Sometimes it was my stepmother that show up, but mostly just my dad, because dad kind of liked my teacher. You know, she was shorter than him, or still was shorter than him, but anyway, you know, she was a good-looking blonde. She still is, you know, she's got, you know, some blonde, she's got a little bit of grace. I mean, I'm not saying she's getting old, like I'm saying, not saying that. She's, you know, she's got the wise streaks in her hair, kind of thing. The wise streaks. A bunch of years ago, she fought cancer. I guess she had some cancer in her leg. I think it was like 10 years ago. She fought cancer, but she got like a chunk taken out of her leg to get rid of the cancer thing, and she then kind of walks with a, you know, tad limp. I mean, that comes with it because, you know, she lost a chunk, so there's like a little bit of, I don't know if she lost a little bit of height in one leg or not. I mean, not making fun. If she does see this video, I'm not making fun. Not that, I mean, I don't want to make, you know, fun if I'm there with you. You know, it's only fun and games, but I'm not making fun of you, you know, behind your back or anything like that. So maybe she will see these videos. I mean, I did tell them my name of, you know, LostPhoenixWolf, and I do have a gaming channel too. LostPhoenixWolves. That's my gaming channel. I mean, you guys probably won't be much into gaming, but you guys will be seeing me here, you know, talking about, you know, my daily stuff. And I usually talk about everything about my daily stuff. And to do that, you know, 4 times in one day is cool. Back to back is cool. But there's even a time I used to wait a little bit, you know, an hour or two, and then do another one, an hour or two, and do another one. But mostly just doing back to back, and then get everything I need to say in the different 4 videos. So I don't know. I think it started this video logging around 12:20. I was gonna start at 12. It was, you know, making sure the camera's right, doing some testing. The sound was acting up weird, and I unplugged the one, you know, plugged some speaker, and then the sound came on. Uploads are still going, so that's good on that. I'm just sitting here doing video logs for you guys now. Now, what was I talking about before? Can't remember now. It was like when I was bad, you know, stayed at school, broke pencils. I remember that. Didn't want to do my, you know, detention homework thingy, or even sometimes my homework. I was pretty stubborn. But she's always been a nice lady. She's always been kind and nice. I don't think she's ever raised her voice. I don't ever think, you know, ever think that, you know, she's ever hit a kid or anything like that. But she's always been a nice lady. I do miss her mom a lot. And, you know, any kind of troubles or anything I need to talk about with anybody, I used to always go to her mom and, you know, talk to her and talk about stories. We hung out. She had a pool, minus the barbecue, and I wasn't really that into food then. I didn't really care. Mostly just fun and riding around and, you know, stopping by the pear tree, not too far from her street. Just go around the corner from there, and then there. Sometimes I'll leave from my house and go and visit her by bus or bike. You know, tell my parents where I'm going to. They're all cool with that, you know. Sometimes I have other friends hanging out with her mom too, and, you know, everything was good. I mean, I think her mom gone a little too soon. That's what I'm thinking. Gone a little too soon. her dad, I didn't really know him that well. I know her dad went first, and then her mom went next. And I was more attached to her mom. Like even after school, after the school day, I would go and say hi to her mom before, jump on the bus and head home. Even though I'm going to be a little bit late and get in trouble, I said, I stopped at blah blah blah's. I don't even remember her mom's name anymore. Can't remember now. I know sometimes I was calling her Miss C. But my teacher, my teacher, in the beginning I was calling her by her last name, but then after a while, just calling her by her first name. She was cool with it, I was cool with it. I know, it's not really, you really shouldn't be doing that, but she was cool with it, I was cool with it. There's times I got into trouble, get bullied, get thrown in the mud, get spit on, get beat up, skip school because of of being scared of bullies. Even there's time when I didn't want to come back into class and I wanted to stay outside till class was done, but principal saw me or another teacher saw me to go to class, and there was a time I was shoved into the creek. Well, they call it creek then, it's called creek today. And I was muddy. Both of my jean legs were full of mud, and I was just sent home. She was wondering where I was. She was kind of worried about where I was, wondering if I went home or anything like that. And she seen me. I think either called my parents or just sent me home on the bus. I can't remember which one it is, but I was quite cold and wet and muddy. And there's times I get in trouble. Going up the swing set and going up to the top handlebar, hanging up there, and I could, slipped off and, got caught onto the chain swings and stuff. But they were pretty high swings. So it's usually track and field events, and I had my share of friends, I had my share of enemies, I had my share of bullies, and some okay friends, some that kind of don't really trust. And every now and then I get in a little bit of trouble. But I did tell her this one day, and I'm telling her again. Well, I told her recently, tried telling her a little bit, but my dad would tell me to shut up or, don't talk about it, and blah blah this, blah blah that. But back then, her red car, I loved her red car, it was my favorite color. And I'm the one that did not scratch my initials in there. If she'd known what it said on her hood, I was there, I seen it, my friend did it, but he's always into trouble and he was going to get really beat by his dad. His dad was very, very abusive. I seen it firsthand how bad his dad was. But his initials were carved on the roof of her car. Somebody seen me walking away after hearing that. They're the ones that put their hands on me. It's like, no, I didn't do that. And I just seen you walking away from the car. I know you did it, and I was trying to tell them no, I didn't do it. And then I came to not like a reality kind of thing that I would have to say I did it, so I'm not ratting off my friend, because that was my friend, and I was sticking up for him. He would get really beat by his dad. That's a long story on that too, but when he got older, he really beat the crap out of his dad, put him in the hospital, almost killed him. But anyway, I took the rap for it. My teacher wasn't, totally, mad at me, because she known I was, a little bit of a troubled kid, got in a little bit of trouble and done things like that. But what I'm saying is that I'm the one that took the rap for it. So, my friend, didn't, get in trouble by his parent or parents. I knew his dad was really bad parent, really bad. And I know I used to get bad from my dad and my stepmother, but I'm talking about not just a hand or a foot. It was sometimes got bad. But he got older. He got revenge. He got back at his dad really bad. Almost put him in a coma. Almost killed him. But anyway, I mean, if she does see this video, telling you straight out that I did not scratch that car. Did not scratch your car. Did not put my initials in there. Have you known from that day that the initials were his, not mine? And I told you just recently, I think a few months ago I told you. And she goes, oh, she goes, I didn't even notice. She goes, I know it's scratched and it was going to be, I think it was like $350 for a new hood paint job. And I think my dad either paid for it, I think, or she didn't. She said it's okay. Maybe I'll get him to do some stuff around my mom's yard, or I think it was her mom's yard. I was doing some stuff, or doing some after school detention stuff. Whatever it was, whatever I did. I don't think my dad paid anything. Me and my dad did because he had some kind of cool job. He's a frame man, a body man, and a welder, so there's a small chance that he probably threw some money at her. But I'd never seen any money being exchanged hands. But like I said, I'm not gonna say her name again. I said it once before. I mean, shouldn't say her name. I'm just gonna call her Short Blonde. And actually, no, that's kind of mean. My favorite teacher. That's how I'm gonna call her. Straight out, I wasn't the one to scratch your car. It was a friend, he was kind of a best friend, he's gotten in trouble, same amount of trouble as I did, but later in life he got very, very into trouble. He's gotten himself in and out of jail and got in gangs and got, not stabbed but slashed and, shot at and beat up, and he got a really bad, life, anyway. But anyway, you know that story on that, and I was just, sticking up for my friend and looking out for him. I'd rather take, whatever came to me, I ended up, taking it instead of him, because if his dad found out, it was going to be a very severe kind of thing. So, I don't know, there's not really anything more to say about that, just now you know. I don't know if you'll be able to see this video ever, but it'll be out there. Eventually, maybe one day you will see it. I did tell you briefly 3 months ago, and she overheard it, and I did tell you about how rough it was at home, and the bruises and stuff like that wasn't always from enemies and friends and me, hurt myself in school grounds or whatever it is. Sometimes it's from home. And I didn't want to tell you about it, I didn't want to get my dad in trouble or my stepmother in trouble, but that's a past. I've grown up now, gotten tougher. But I still wouldn't fight my dad now. He's older now and he's got medical problems and he's still there, he's still a dad. So it was a good day. It was a good day with my old teachers. Even though I was laying for like an hour or two. So I'm going to wrap this up anyway, continue on the next video. If you guys do like this video, please do hit the like button. Please subscribe to me. If you share this video on the channel, my benefit for me, please do tell your friends and family about me. Thank you for viewing this video. I'm happy you guys watched it. Hope you all have a nice day and more night. Remember, it's better to be Aboriginal than original.